New Hampshire primary lost a lot of its ability to shape the future when Rubio got killed in that debate, and Christie and Bush excelled, particularly Christie, in taking him down. That was one of the most dramatic moments in debates in American politics. It will probably rank with Rick Perry's blunder in saying, I'm going to eliminate 3 agencies, and then he forgot which ones. And with Richard Nixon's failing to shave before the debate with Kennedy. In any case, what that means is that Rubio will move down and Cruz probably will move up. Trump will remain in first. And that means that there will, at that point, be a bunching of 5 candidates, Rubio, Christie, Bush, Carson, and Kasich, all kind of bunched together in that 10 to 12% range, presumably with Cruz higher and Trump higher still. Well, that means that everybody will go on to South Carolina. There would not be any dropouts if that were the case. And the field would remain tightly packed. That increasingly ratifies the idea of a two-way race between Cruz and Trump, and makes it more difficult for the establishment to have one candidate who breaks out and actually becomes the third alternative. Really, what New Hampshire is about is shaping the final 2 or the final 3. And it looks like it's going to abdicate its role to South Carolina. Now, on the Democratic side, Bernie Sanders is expected to win New Hampshire. Initially, he wasn't, but the Clinton machine and the media have sold the idea that it doesn't matter because Bernie comes from next door in Vermont. When you think about it, that's ridiculous. It was a very important primary for Romney, even though he came from Massachusetts, and back in 1992, for Paul Tsongas against Bill Clinton, even though he came from Massachusetts. But the media has bought the spin and accepted a Bernie victory in New Hampshire as normal or expected. But I think the margin could be significant. Some of the polling has him as much as 15, 20, and one poll even 30 points ahead of Hillary. If it's anything like that order of magnitude, it will be a severe, severe blow to the Clinton campaign. The more significant question is, what will that do to the national standing of Bernie Sanders against Hillary Clinton? And that in turn affects South Carolina and all of the big states that vote on March 1st. And will really tell us whether Sanders is a 2-state early primary flash in the pan, or whether he represents a long-term challenge to Hillary that will have to play out over the month or month and a half ahead. My bet is the long-term challenge. The problem is that Sanders has a clear-cut rationale for his candidacy. The economy is rigged, the top 10th of 1% is benefiting, and we need to stop huge campaign contributions that rig the system. Hillary really doesn't have a message. And Bill Clinton's latest expostulation in New Hampshire, where he basically sputtered and accused Bernie of everything from being a liar to a hypocrite to a sexist and a racist, and really was just throwing out adjectives, indicates that Hillary really does not have a negative plan against Sanders. And she better come up with one, because it's going to be a long primary season, I think. Thanks for watching.